Hello, everyone, and welcome to Girlfriend Quest, the only show brought to you by our great sponsor, This Picture of Sylveon. That's right, This Picture of Sylveon has given us $3 million to do this stream. So thank you to Sylveon Picture. If you'd like to support us, you can sponsor our videos by sending me a message. Oh, hello, fellow gamer. Hello, fellow elite gamer. We're real hard gamer girls here, Erica. So, big time games. We're doing some games. We were debating what game to play today. Erica got us Heartbeat, which I really appreciate. And we were thinking about doing that, but we decided, because I want to yell about Fire Emblem Three Houses more, that it would not be as fitting when I'm supposed to be absorbing a cute gay game. So, trade, give Leafy back her fucking demi band. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and play some Fire Emblem, and then I'm gonna complain about Fire Emblem. And, so spoiler warning, if you think that LGBT plus relationships are spoilers, I mean, I guess there's going to be spoilers in terms of characters that can be in your party. What a shock that these characters will be in your party. They're not really. Maybe one or two of them are. But I feel like it's best that people know everything about queer representation before they go into a game when they're made by cis straight people.
Yeah.
For cis straight people. We're gonna make a new weapon, probably. I don't know who for.
By the way, I'm here. Hello.
Yes. It's Tracy. I'm Alexis Sarah.
Yeah. We're playing Fire Emblem again today, everybody. It's Tracy, disembodied girlfriend. I have flu symptoms a little bit, but that's just part of my regular health treatment plan doodad that I've got going on. How are y'all people with clear sinuses feeling? Okay, we got weapons. Today in Fire Emblem 10 we have inventory, and then after inventory we have confrontation with Jill's dad.
Yes.
Or Jill's dad's gonna be like, "Hey Jill, help me fight these guys," and she'll be yes. So we can't let Jill fight her dad. Basically,
did you check for me, by the way, if Jill was gonna leave? If at the rank we're at, Jill would leave our party.
Yeah, sure. If Jill talks to Shiraham, I'm looking at the Fire Emblem wiki. I'm just quoting this directly. If Jill talks to Shiharam, her father, in any mode except easy, we're not playing on easy, are we?
We are not talking. We're not playing on easy. We're playing on normal.
Yeah, I thought so. Anyway, if you talk to Shiharam in any mode except easy, she'll rejoin the enemy.
Okay.
Yes. But you can re-recruit her if you have at least a B support with Mist. What? By talking to her with the character. But it's more advisable just keep her away from him. So, no matter what bond you have, I guess she can be recruited by Shiharam if you get close to him. Mm-hmm. But you can re-recruit her by the end of the battle if you use Mist at B rank or higher. I think we have B rank or higher with Mist and Jill.
Yes, we do. We have B rank with Lethe and B rank with Mist.
So if her dad happens to get Jill on his side, we just got to make sure that we get Jill back on our side before we win, and then it'll be fine.
Yeah, and she has the Aru and is on a horse, so I don't think she's gonna have a hard time doing that, actually. Poor Astrid, not getting to do shit.
She's mad.
This can go all the way up to A rank, actually, with her, but we're not gonna do that yet. I'm not like putting Lethe with Ike because Ike's supports are gonna go to Soren and Boy. So Lethe will support someone else, maybe that last option that shows up. Probably not.
And that cat boy comes in super late in the game, huh?
Yeah, that cat boy comes in a little bit later. Like They give you a new character even in the last chapter. You get a new character every chapter almost.
Yeah, how are you supposed? I just don't know how you're supposed to like A rank some of these like layer chapter characters. I don't know.
Tanith and Ryson have support. That's
Why?
yep.
That must be
Do
interesting.
you want to read Tanith and Ryson?
Maybe I'll stream sometime. I
Okay.
guess.
Okay, but we do have women here, so let's talk to women.
There's lots of women.
Let's talk to women. I'm every woman. Do
Oh,
you want me to be Callie or do you want to be Kelly?
you're Khalil.
Yo, you there, young man. I have business with the general of this army. Would you convey a message? Who are you? Who am I? What kind of low-born greeting is that? I am Khalil, a first-class mage. And what would a first-class mage want in this army? What is your problem? You look as if you don't believe me. Well, I suppose I can't hold that against you. It's not often you find beauty like this, coupled with intelligence like mine. But it's true, nonetheless. A mage, huh? Well, I guess you never have too many mages lying around. Oh, and as a bonus, I'm quite skilled with the knife as well. Beauty, brains, and brawn. Ah. The goddess has seen fit to put the abilities of 3 people into one delectable package. Sounds like favoritism, doesn't it? Oh, hello. Are you listening to me? There's a beautiful woman talking. Yeah. The point is that you want to join the Crimean army, right? How much are you planning to charge? Well, aren't you a little business boy? Let's see. How does free sound? Suspicious. What's the catch? I like my fees to be based on my performance. Watch how I do in combat and make me an offer. Depending on what it is, I'll decide whether or not to grace you with my assistance. You're not looking for confidence, are you? Of course not. I already told you I'm a first-class mage. Higher, of course. Alright, you're in. What? Are you allowed to make decisions like that on your own? Perhaps I should speak to the general. I am the general. What?
What?
Here's Ryson. Ryson! Ryson, could you come down here for a moment?
What do you need?
I got something I wanted to ask you about.
If I can help, I will.
Your ancestors. Forget it. It's nothing.
What? Is something wrong?
I apologize. Please let it go. Let it go. Sorry.
I don't know why people find that song funny. I just liked it.
I love that song. I love that song. That's why I found it funny.
Oh. It seems like something important has happened, but if you do, it seems like something important has happened. But if you don't wish to discuss it, that is your right. However, if this were into battlefield, your secret might not be safe. Please take care in the future.
What do you mean?
We of the Heron Clan, if we choose to, we can read the thoughts of others.
Seriously?
However, this power is only available to us in a calm and peaceful environment. Here in this desperate maelstrom of chaotic emotion, it avails me not. Energy here is warped and distorted.
You know, now that you mention it, Ryson, are you feeling sick? You're so pale it's hard to tell, but I think your face looks even more worn than usual.
Pay it no mind, I'm fine.
Well, you got nothing to prove. Why don't you stay off the battlefield for a while?
Ike, I'm fine, I promise. Please do not give me special treatment.
Hey, Aru! Happy to see you.
I,
As far as giving you special treatment goes, I don't really have a choice. I promised King Ferocious I wouldn't push you too hard. If anything were to happen to you, I'd be at war with Dane and the bird clans at the same time.
I see. I came to repay my debt, but I'm really just being a burden. That was not my intention.
Hold for a moment. Who said anything about you being a burden?
I cannot engage in combat, so I'm nothing more than an obstacle in the field.
No, you're not, liar. Ryson, that's absurd. Don't you understand how useful your abilities are? No one else can do the things you can. You're irreplaceable. So if you're not feeling well and try to do too much, you may not be there when we really need you.
Am I used to you then?
That's what I've been trying to tell you. We depend on you, and that's why I need to make sure you stay healthy.
In that case, I wouldn't mind taking a short break. But you can call me anytime. I'll come right away.
I got it. Hey Aru, so we named a sword after you in the last stream, just to let you know in case you didn't see it. So we got boop boop the Aru blade on mist.
Thanks.
Today's lance was named after my friend Claire, who's a big Neffany fan.
Nice.
I couldn't think of someone. I was like, oh yeah, Claire loves Neffany, so it's named after her. So let's see Khalil here. She's level 6 Sage. She has L Thunder and Meteor and a knife.
I think she's got herself handled by the looks of it.
Yeah, she doesn't really need anything. And she has Nihil, which is one of the best skills in the games.
Yeah, not bad.
She just makes you not be able to use your abilities, which is fantastic. Yeah, she has a good tome. She doesn't really need anything else. Let's see who she's going to support with. Oh yeah, Nafine, Torma. I don't know who the third person is.
Maybe her husband?
Oh yeah, her husband. It would be her husband, Larko.
Is he in this game?
Yeah, he's in this game. He's not in the next game. He's the only character who's not playable from this game to the next game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's just too much of a himbo. He was at home cooking, taking care of the kid.
Yeah, you know, Khalil, legendary bi with her himbo husband at home taking care of the kids.
She's a poly-bisexual with a himbo husband. You know, it's really nice. It's hashtag represent, and she's trans.
There you go. There you go. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah. Yeah, I saved right. Yep. Okay.
My lord, were you able to find a medallion? My lord Ike, sorry.
No, it's gone. I fear that Dane may have somehow stolen it.
What? Is such a thing possible?
I don't know to what degree, but there is no questioning Dane's involvement.
Is the medallion special?
Yes. Oh, yes.
I beg your pardon.
What is it?
My question may have touched a sensitive area.
Oh no. It's not that I don't want to discuss it with you personally. It's just that I can't really talk about it to anyone. It's a private matter.
Ah, I see. Ike.
What is it, Uki?
I hear the sound of rushing water just ahead. A lot of it.
Rushing water?
According to the map, there's a large river up ahead.
That must be what you hear.
This is unnatural, warped. It is not the sound of a formal river, not of a normal river.
General Ike, sir, we got trouble. The road ahead is blocked by water.
What? How can that be?
Perhaps the local river was flooded. The whole region is soaking wet. The road's completely impassable. No, sir. We can move forward, but the water turned into the ground to mud. The water is still flowing at a tremendous rate, sir. This is going to cut back our speed drastically.
This is the work of Dane. They fought to impede our progress in order to gain some time for themselves. And they succeeded.
Blast.
Blast. Nothing we can do. Well, if they were to flood the road only when we approached, there must be floodgates in the area.
So if we can close them, we'll shut off the flow of water, right? That makes sense. Let's get some of our scouts out looking for gates.
What's that? Hey, if you're looking for something, leave it to me. I am the Hawk King's eyes, after all.
What do you mean?
These peepers of mine can see for miles and miles. They're quite handy. It'd be a shame not to use them.
Bird vision. Is that some Lagoo's power? You're a hawk with the eyes of a hawk?
It beats your fantastic wit! My eyesight is a racial ability, just my own natural talent. Heck, my pal Oki has ears that can hear grass growing on the other side of the country.
I see. Well then, the job's yours. Do you think you can find the floodgates?
I just look for some openings with a lot of water pouring out, right? I can handle that.
The Crimean army is here. All troops, combat formations. Hit them fast and hard. We can't let the battle drag out. That kind of looks like a serial abuser.
What?
Like he looks like Louis C.K.
Oh, specifically Louis C.K.
Yeah, like I meant a specific one.
Serial abusers have a specific profile. It's just that he specifically looks like Louis C.K.
Yeah, he looks like like one of the actual ones we know about from Hollywood. So those are the floodgates.
If we can get them closed, the water will recede in about 12 hours or so.
Alright, let's get going. Okay, choose the units. Okay, well, Jill got cut off by the amount of people we can put in our team.
I don't have to bring Jill.
I don't have to bring Jill. Oh, dang, Doodle, would it be good, though?
You just want that chance for the dramatic turnaround, even if it means losing the battle.
And I have Khalil here, who I love, but I need Soren to be deployed, and I don't really want to get rid of Ileana.
I do need Soren deployed.
So that he can continue to raise his rank with Ike. I don't know how many maps they need to be deployed in to get, for them to get their support.
Yeah.
I'll look here on my Nintendo Power Guidebook. For the support section here. Okay, Soren and Ike, 577. Here at B rank, so 7 maps deployed. I don't know how many we've done. What map are we on right now? Let's see. We're on chapter 20.
Yes, we are. I have the guide right here, don't worry.
Okay, so 5 plus 7 plus 7 is 1419 chapters, so...
Yes,
But we didn't have Soren in the first couple chapters, okay. What chapter did we get Soren?
I have no idea.
Alexis is gonna find out. Alexis is doing the math here. Chapter 4.
No idea. No characters to get like your ranks up in this game.
15, so we've done 15 so far.
Okay.
So yeah, so he still has to show up for a couple more chapters.
Okay.
Yep. I could take him off of this one though to use Khalil, since he's useless, but he'll be more useless the longer we go on, so.
Might as well use the one we have him, I guess. Let's go.
Okay, yeah. I'm just making sure I have this all set up, now repositioning. We go here. Like I could take off Ryzen too for more girls. I don't really need Ryzen. You know what? We just talked about him resting. Let's let him get some rest, eh? I can just give him level ups. Putting in Khalil. I love her too much to not use her. And I need her to be deployed with Nifany anyway. To get her supports.
I was gonna post a link to the stream somewhere, but I thought you might want to talk angrily about firing from somewhere.
You can post a link somewhere. Oh my god, Erica's our first subscriber! Hooray, thank you!
Oh, we have subscribers!
Oh yeah, we're officially affiliates. I'm sorry, right now we don't have custom emotes or anything like that, but we will make some eventually.
Yeah, I think this is our first stream since we got that all arranged, actually.
Yep, this is, in fact, our first stream since we got that all arranged. We did it after your last stream.
Y'all, hey y'all everyone, we're Twitch affiliates officially now, by the way, forgot to mention. Hi.
Yep. we hit that affiliate. Boop, you have a star now. We'll get you a better icon eventually.
Yeah, we will. Thank you so much, Neon. Yay!
Thank you so much, Erica. It really means a lot. And I hope that we get a lot more too. It would be nice to make a living. Oh, Aru!
Oh!
Aru, you're so sweet. Thank you.
You're so nice.
Okay, well, we got this. I think that's a good team setup. Get ready. Ladies, now let's get information. And everyone of other genders. In this case, Ike and Soren. These. Woo! Well,
alrighty.
We'll make y'all some cool emotes eventually. We might make some filler, not so good emotes.
So we can get the good emotes this time.
I'm just saying, I can use sexy pictures of me. That's like the best emote, right? Hey everyone.
Whatever. Let's just fight these guys.
I'm fighting these guys.
Fight them harder.
I can't talk about how hot I am. There's a face cam here because I'm beautiful.
You are beautiful. I'm proud of it.
And so am I.
Evidently.
Clearly.
Love you, babe.
Love you too. As a first-rate streamer.
So who hasn't gone second class yet? Are we all second
Everyone's
class?
Everyone's second class except for Soren.
Of course. Can we digivolve this boy?
We could. I could evolve him whenever I wanted. I just haven't.
Maybe we should maybe digivolve this boy.
Look at that. Just cleared off this round of enemies. That wasn't that hard.
Good.
I should have reinforced, but I forgot. It's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. I should have checked their range.
Whoops.
No, Nephany and Tanith are both not going to really deal with it. So those houses. I mean, I hear there's 3 of them. Yes. So, again, I want to give another spoiler warning. I am going to spoil the queer supports in Fire Emblem 3 Houses, including the playable characters that will be in the game, while I talk about this. So if you don't like that, I guess just skip the stream, because I might just mention it randomly at a random time in the stream. I might just go like, fucking hell, can you believe? And it's not that bad. Like it's not good. But it's not the worst. I'm just upset about it anyway because I demand quality.
Yeah, yesterday morning I was sitting there feeling like with this awful flu headache, and then Alexis seemed like she was in even greater pain reading Fire Emblem news.
I was in a little bit of hypothetical pain there. A little bit.
Hypothetical. It seems like perfect. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, there is 5 female support options. Obviously, all of them are available to men, but there's 5 of them that also will date you. So, bisexual characters is what you could call it. You could call it 5 characters who will date the player. We don't really know until we play the game if it's efficient and accurate representation of bi people. Obviously, every bi person is different. But if it literally exists to pander to straight men or not, we don't really know. The choices seem to indicate that it mostly exists to appeal to straight men, given that women who have very queer designs were not selected to be queer representation in the game, and a lot of very pretty, traditionally feminine girls were selected. And as a traditionally feminine girl, I say this. I'm obviously not against. Obviously, people date me. A lot of people hit me up. I'm cute, and I like other femmes. I'm femme for femme.
Mm-hmm.
But I also like a nice, gay-looking girl. Especially in fiction. So the 5 choices for women, which is the most relevant to me, But not the only thing I'm going to talk about. Are Edelgard, who is the main leader of the Black Eagles. Dorothea, who is another member of the Black Eagles, I believe. Mercedes, who is a girl in the Blue Lions. And then you have Rhea, who is the leader of the Church of Saros. And Sothis, who is the actually 1,000-year-old girl inside your brain.
Cool.
And those are your dating options. Apparently, actually 1,000-year-old girl gets an age boost when you can date her. So it's not like you're dating a lolly. Which is better than Fire Emblem has been in the last 2 iterations.
I mean, we could just not have her be like a tiny child at any point in the plot. But like, I mean, I guess having her not be a tiny child at the point in the plot where you can date her is an improvement.
Yeah, I mean, she's an adult in your brain, but she looks like a kid. But I guess that's like her, like Midna is what they thought they were doing.
Instead of making her look like a kid, they should have made her look like she was turned into an imp, like Midna.
Yeah, they should have just made. I guess she's a dragon, so she looks like a dragon.
Because Midna in Zelda always looked like a bit like a little goblin thing. You didn't read her as a child necessarily. You read her more as like a little goblin imp.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it's a lady that got turned into a goblin. And if I get that, it's like, why don't they ever have a girl in Dragon Quest who's just kind of turned into a goblin for a bit instead of like a weird child with
instead of your weird brain child. It's like, no, I needed time to re-age. I was recharging my power in your brain that I live in. Anyway, General, how long do we have to keep the floodgates open? Until the Crimean army has been defeated. Sir, if we wait that long, all the neighboring farmlands will be drowned. The locals are already quite upset. They may not abide this much longer. Aru agrees with you.
We are living in Aru's brain now.
Yeah. Are we the characters in their brain? I can't wait till I get my aged up booby form. General. Enough, soldier. If we're going to talk about belly aching, take your butt out to the battlefield and kill some Crimean soldiers. Commander Snake. Do you support this action? This is inhumane. Lives will be ruined. Dane citizens will die.
So there could be multiple snakes in this.
There's multiple snakes.
Every time you see Har, you start doing like a snake impression. Every time we run into like the guy you first start doing a snake impression with, you're like, oh wait, this is their snake. Hang on.
Yeah. Well, there's multiple snakes that fits the canon of Metal Gear.
Oh yeah, you're right. This guy looks like Liquid Snake with his hair.
Yeah.
You're right. He's like Liquid Snake who's also wearing an eye patch. Like, I am Big Boss, see?
Yeah.
Metal Gear jokes for you.
Even if we claim it's necessary in order to achieve victory, it's too much. It's the Dane army's way. Are you ready to disobey your king and be put to death for your troubles? I'd rather die than kill innocent Dane citizens. If you're executed as a traitor to the throne, your parents and siblings will also pay. Are you still prepared? Now, do you understand why I'm telling you? Understand what I'm telling you? Go, fight bravely. Yes, sir. To gain the trust of the king, we've become cruel and heartless. First hunting and executing the Lagoos, and now flooding the lands these people call home. General Shamir, if someone hears you would use the word Lagoos in this country, you'll be branded a traitor.
He just for not using the word subhuman to describe the beast folk, instead using their preferred term of Lagoos. It's like, hey dude, you try to get us branded traitors here for saying Lagoos?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that would be how it is, though. In a society that systemically oppresses someone, if you use things that sound like you're pro them, then you are a sympathizer. You support the other, therefore you're bad.
Shiharam's having a moment here. Hang on.
You're right as always. To live in this land where Lagoos prejudice is so virile.
Brilliant.
We had to seal away everything we knew and teach our children to hate all subhumans. All just to survive here. It's Ashenor's fault this country has become what it is today. What a terrible miscalculation we made. Even so, I hated the idea of furthering the corruption of the Imperial Senate. I will continue to support your reasons for leaving Benyon. I wonder if Jill has distanced herself from the Khmeran forces. I did give her warning. Above all else, I'd like to avoid meeting my daughter in combat. I pray that she does not take to the field this day. Knowing her temperament, talking to you would sure only increase both your sorrows. I have one favor to ask you. Say it and it will be time. Do not fight today. What? Only one side can win a battle. If we are defeated in the end, I want you to care for the survivors and their families. Yes, sir, Captain Shamar. Commander, it has been many long years since you last called me that. May the fortunes of war be with you. Though, after all that's happened, it's been an honor to serve with you. You're dead. You're dead, Mr. Man. Can't hit missed, you nerd. I didn't really think through misplacement here. Ooh.
Oh, goodness.
As long as this guy doesn't move away, he can't double, so it'll be fine.
It's
okay,
fine.
Fuck, he can move away. Okay, but no, it's
fine.
okay. No one else can reach. Yeah, it's all fine. We're all good. We're all good.
Missed. But Mr. to take a dragon to the face and it's fine.
Yeah, I knew Miss could live. I believe in. Yeah, I had to teach my kids to be racist. Like, I understand the idea that, like, if you're gonna have to participate in this activity, it is better to be blissfully ignorant than know you're doing something wrong and get killed for being a traitor, and then I get killed for being a traitor, and everyone you know gets killed for being a traitor.
It's like Shahram's sitting there being like, yeah, I know for a fact that Lagoos aren't actually complete bloodthirsty monsters, but I still let my child believe that as part of her violent culture.
Which is still racist.
Yeah.
You did it for her own protection. You should have left the fucking country. Hell, we're committing genocide. Maybe we should just leave. What if we hopped on the back of a fucking dragon? You're a little fucking kid. I can carry you in my arms. I have 2 hands.
Okay, sorry, I was just altering my mic there because I was a bit loud. How do I say that?
You sound good.
Okay.
I mean, to me, I don't know how you sound to the stream.
Okay, do I sound any different? I don't know if the actual hardware knobs in this microphone actually do anything.
Ari says you sound good.
Alright, cool. Oh, jeez.
Okay. We don't really have anything to really be worried about in terms of what the enemy can pull out. Can she reinforce and do an action on the same turn? I forgot.
I'm pretty sure reinforce is your action at that point. Yeah, I'm pretty
sure too. So I'm gonna have her just do kills. These 3 are the kill force here.
Yeah.
Do I want to have her kill this guy though? No, okay, she can't. If I do like backup Sonic Sword, Sonic Boom, I can just kill it. Of course, I'll be at weapon triangle disadvantage, but okay, I can use the short spear to double attack here and then not get hit. Keep Tannis' health a little bit higher. Anyway, so yeah, so those are the 5 options that I mentioned earlier. They're not. It's not like a bad selection in terms of like they're all femmes. None of them could even be classified as futch. At least I wouldn't be so bold as to say that. And none of them are like only Rhea is a person that is like your age. Like you're not that much older than the students. You're like supposed to be 20, and the kids are supposed to be like 18, like 17 or 18. But like you're just teaching them because you have mercenary experience. And you saved the royals' lives, so you get preferential treatment.
So the Shiharam Har there were just having a conversation about how we left Beyond to not advance the corrupt political system, and then we ran over here to Dane, but then it turned out Dane got corrupted, but it was just by one guy, you guys. If it wasn't for that one king, Dane would have been fine, but like when he came to power, we didn't leave though.
Yeah. Like, you think there would have been an adjustment period, maybe? Or something that you could have just ran away during?
I don't know. I guess at some point it's like we already ran away from our country. Seems kind of risky to do again. Eventually we're going to run out of countries. We got to settle down somewhere.
I mean, Crimea seems like it would have been a fine place for people with morals.
Yeah. Actually, why didn't they settle down in Crimea? I don't know.
Maybe it didn't exist when they first moved. I don't know how new Crimea is, but it doesn't sound like it's that new.
Maybe he's also on bad terms with Crimea. Maybe he already did this before. Maybe he already jumped ship to Binyon. He already was like the untold history of Jill is just like Ranma, where his dad was just like taking him all around like wherever. Just like, ah, shit, things turned really hot in Crimea. It's how brought up Binyon. Binyon's corrupt. I've got to do it. I tried hunting the dragon place, but they really don't like visitors.
I mean, I can't work with the Lagoons. They don't like humans, so. I could let Miss get the kill here, but I don't think that's the wisest decision I could make. Because she has a small chance of missing. I think I'll let Ike get the kill. He's a lower level than the other characters here.
We never really do like a combat mission like the Dragon Country. We have like one fight in like Radiant Dawn, I think, where we get chased through Dragon Country.
Yeah, I think that's the only time you're in Dragon Country and Radiant Dawn, and like for one chapter.
Yeah, you get chased into it, and then they're like, "Fucking leave," and then you just leave, and then I think later on they maybe show up like, "Oh yeah, we decided to help the bad guy," and like, "Hey, if we knew we were going to help the bad guy, we maybe wouldn't have left. We would have been like, hey."
It's okay. We don't need to talk that far ahead.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, yeah, but yeah, it's weird. They made that whole like part of the map that just never explored more.
It's not all. Yeah, it's just yeah. I think it felt kind of like the whole. We just really wanted to throw some dragons into this final fight.
Yeah.
So this dungeon needs dragons. So the dragons have to exist in the world, but we really don't want to do like a lot of missions with the dragons. So the only dragons we're really going to run into for most of the time are just going to be like the berserk ones that don't have a backstory because they've been brainwashed by experiments.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so the youngest is 15, so... and you can date that girl if you're straight. She'll be 20 when you can date her, but, you know...
I don't like how much stuff in video games is a school setting.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I mean, I think that the time skip's interesting to give you a school setting and then, like, take that away. I
mean, it certainly is, but it's also like, if we're gonna do this thing where, like, we're in a school and it's gonna skip ahead and we're gonna be dating, it seems like it'd be more interesting, it'd make more sense for, like, those kind of things between the students and for, like, the teacher character that you, the player, make to, like, doing that.
Yeah, I mean, it's there purely because Fire Emblem is known for having dating mechanics now.
Yeah, really, realistically, if it wasn't in the pedigree of Fire Emblem, it's just like a game that was pitched as you're the teacher of this academy, would like anyone in the dev team think like, yeah, of course all these characters have to be dateable by the main character, duh.
Yeah, and it's like almost every character, like including married characters, which brings me to the man love man options.
Oh yeah.
There's 3 man love man options. One of them is one of the students. Not a surprise. And then the other are both adult men, not traditionally attractive, and yeah, it's better than 0. But both of them have been married to women. One of them is married to a woman at the beginning of the game. Are you a homewrecker? I don't know. We don't know. No one said it. The time skip is still under NDA. So people can't say who have it, or if just his wife died, and then in the grieving process, you fuck him.
Mist will die, no!
She's not gonna. She has like a 90% chance of killing that person. 97%.
You don't have enough damage to kill him. Oh wait, you do. Sorry, I misread that.
Yeah. And here you go. Miss has more health now.
Okay, I feel less paranoid about it. Sorry about that. I was reading like his damage, like the health or something. That was weird.
You cannot date Claude. You can date Claude if you're a girl. So it's not like Claude is not there for dating. And Claude's a bottom. I've seen the screenshots. So it is unfortunate that they are trying to erase bottom representation by doing what they're doing in this game. Everyone knows that bottoms need more rep in media. Yeah. But yeah. Okay, so she's level 6, she's level 3, so she gets the kill because she has the least levels. Oh wait, oh no, I did. Okay, I was fine. Yeah.
Perfect. There you go.
Okay. Boop. Let's go ahead and visit this. Hold on, youngster. Who do you think you are? You can't just come barging into people's homes. Let me tell you something. You can ransack my home all you want, but you'll find nothing of value here. Our young men have been dragged off to war. Now what's left is women and children. And if the gold you're after, take that scroll on the floor there. You'll be able to sell it. It's just what I picked. It's just something I picked up. So I don't even know if it has any value. But take it anyway, you dirty thief.
Thanks.
I got smite.
Cool. Brutes.
Rude, but cool.
You want to summon some reinforcements instead of killing that guy who can't really do anything?
Yeah, okay, I'll summon some reinforcements. And then I'll move myself like over here. Like here? That should be fine.
That seems fine.
Okay, I'm gonna take off these two. Why am I taking off their range as if it matters? Okay, I'm gonna have Lethe move over here. They can come and attack me. Yeah, she's fine. She's up. No one else can heal her, so she's just gonna have to deal with it.
She'll be fine.
Yeah. Here you go. Here's some backup for you. Titania's gonna stand over here. Hand axe equipped dead. Mia goes here. Marcia goes here. Lethe goes here to talk to the people. You filthy Chimeran! Get out of here! I'm also, I'm actually Galleon. Oh, that's way worse. Shaq, make you happy? Oh, sorry, blah, blah, blah. Here, take this old staff. I hit the road. You don't need to steal anything else from us. Or will you take my life as well? In this last skirmish, my boy, my only son, you stole his life. Curse you. Hope you're satisfied. I'd kill him again, too. I don't know who the fuck he is. I don't feel bad.
That guy sidestepping the attacks so someone else can get the kill.
Yeah. See, I could've got that experience, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I was telling me.
No, it's okay. I didn't think about that either. I forgot that how much range these people have.
I mean, there's a good bit of bonus XP if you finish this in 10 turns, so...
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna... I don't know what turn we're on, but we'll do our best.
I think you got it.
Woo, level 14. Let's go, Titania. Oh, he's a longbow. No wonder he can hit. He can't do any damage.
Longbow? That's rude.
That is very rude.
Oh, you got nothing, man.
I'm going back!
He runs away.
When you walk away. Titania using like one of the I think the weakest axe in the game, and still like doing pretty impressive damage there. Titania scaled upwards pretty good. Oh, what? More reinforcements?
How did I come in that building? That's not fair.
Okay. Well, I can send my flyers over here to fight these people. I guess. They have
the good
though.
thing is Holy Guard should just take care of those guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not clear the map level.
Yeah. True.
But I do get want to get more XP. It's just a matter of if you can't kill that dragon, you might be putting yourself a bit of a risk.
I mean, I can kill the dragon.
Okay.
Boom. Like that. Boop.
Sure can actually.
Boop. He's gone.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I'll just move over here. I know there's the longbow, but we're gonna kill the longbow. Oh, nice Kingdom Hearts emote there. So yeah, so I'm not really happy with the representation. It's not as bad as Fates was. Fates was really bad.
Yeah, we ignored that because just the sheer fact that we were able to get a mod of Fates to make it so you can pretty much date anyone, but it was I felt that it's a bit annoying.
Yeah. The main thing that being angry about this game, that representation has really made me feel like I want to make a game. Because there's not that kind of content out there, and I want games like Fire Emblem that are more explicitly queer and that really think about dynamically representing the queer community, not pandering to us or straight people or anything else like that. I want to make a game that has characters have sexuality, but there's zero MF relationship. It's oh no, this character's bi, but they won't date you.
Yeah, it's we need a lot more representation than just a player sexual NPC, you know?
I really, really would love more representation that shows even if someone might be attracted to you, they may not date you.
Yeah, it's there's a lot more to relationships than just a direct engagement thing for the player to be yes, I am the dating of this character. I don't know.
And I'm actually not anti-player sexuality. I know a lot of people are, especially in queer critic circles that I roll in. I actually think that player sexuality isn't the worst. Especially I remember the first cited complaints about that was in Dragon Age, where but it was it's also only 4 characters, and I don't think it's that unbelievable that 4 of the coolest people in the world are bi.
But as you say, as people say, it's not a matter of them being bi. It's just the only reason we know they're bi is of them having a relationship with the main character rather. Yeah. I know.
And that's the real problem.
The biggest taboo in games is to have a character say something that it would say in the real world in terms of your representation. If a character were to say the word transgender in a video game, it'd break people's brains or something. They wouldn't know what was going on. They'd be what? Huh?
You're trans rights okay? What? I mean, Donkey Kong said trans rights in Donkey Kong 64. I remember watching that. I'm just kidding. It's this fucking stream. I'm not gonna give Nintendo credit for fucking shit. Because they don't do anything. They don't care about they didn't share that stream. They didn't care that it was extremely successful and popular.
Yeah, a lot of people saw it, and I'm pretty sure Nintendo didn't even comment.
They did not. No, they didn't make one comment about the stream. And any other company, right? With that much press and positive, AOC was on the stream. Yeah. Political figure, hot topic, is out there technically plugging your product and putting it to a progressive cause that is the majority of people agree with. But, whatever. Why would I promote that? Because there's, 30% of people who don't. And we don't want to lose those 30%, do we?
Yeah.
Just
shit smiled.
Yeah. So, I don't want to give them credit. I mean, obviously they're doing the 5 and 3 bi characters. And here's the problem. Like, right, I wouldn't mind if there was only 5 girl dating options and they were all bi, and there was only 3 male dating options and they were all bi. If then the other character, not every character was available for straight people. If not, and I will say, like, and not the majority, right? Because there may be 1 or 2 characters that aren't available for anyone to date.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's just people are very mechanistic and, like, they would like that, so they are romanceable by this. I don't know.
Yeah. But there can't ever be women that are excluded from the male sexuality.
Yeah.
And then by contrast, simply by heteronormativity, there can't be women that are excluded from, heteronormativity. Like men that are excluded from the gaze of heteronormativity. Like, and queerness can't be part of their backstory because queerness is deviation from the norm. You have to initiate deviation from the norm.
Yeah.
In a player's sexuality. Like, I hate that about Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley. I think it's really fun. I hate how heavily gendered and how, like, heteronormative the game is, except when you initiate queerness.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, queer farm fantasy is actually pretty compelling. You know, right? Like, a lot of people know a queer person who, fantasy life is them making a farm where all their queer friends get to live and they're self-sustaining. So it's not a wild idea that, like, a queer person would have a farm in a queer community. It's just not something that happens that often, but there is lesbian farmers. There are people right now that are out there being gay and being in rural areas. In fact, it would be very arrogant to pretend that gay people aren't born everywhere, including in rural areas. What happens more is that they know that they don't have a social exit, and even if a community would be accepting, they understand the risk is so high that why would they do it? Why would they come out when there's just a chance? There's a chance of it being ending your life, ruining your life, if not ending your life. So yeah, that fucking sucks. But, like, being able to make a fantasy that's positive and powerful, like, that's what video games are about, right? Like, being able to fantasize, that kind of stuff. So it would be way cooler if there was things like that. Yeah, I don't like that special exception. I like when people have clear identities, even if every character is bi, and every character is attracted to you. If they wrote it in the way that's like, oh, my ex-girlfriend is like this, right? Then it would be, okay, yeah, I get it. This character had a girlfriend. Or, oh my god, I remember I was so into Sheila in the Shurikens. She's like the best singer ever, and she was so hot. I never dated another girl, but I had crushes or desire towards other women.
I mean, part of the problem with that in the specific case of this game is it just being that, like, weird problem of, like, focusing really hard on particularly young people who, even if they were straight, might not have, like, the most romantic experience or whatever. Because they're, like, in school and shit.
But we've also already seen lots of these characters ask, like, I can't get a girlfriend kind of questions.
Yeah, fair. It's like the heterosexuality is something they're aware of anyway, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's not like the world is queer and you just happen to not be seeing it.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot Shiramir can move. I might have just moved my little Marcia here into a risky position, but...
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Move up here. Yeah. Tanith, why don't you go ahead and send some more reinforcements?
Can we do, like, a safe scum here?
Okay, we'll see how that works out for us. This isn't the best place to make a safe escape, but...
I just nervous about Marcia because she's always the one that dies. Like, I should be keeping a counter. I think she's died about 10 times. I mean, it has to be set a level.
I don't know that we've had that many deaths, but alright.
I think it just feels like it's almost always Marcia that dies. Like, Pegasus Knights are a fucking nightmare, and I hate them.
I love Pegasus. They're my favorite unit in the game.
I hate them so much. They're such fragile beasts, and they make me so nervous whenever I'm using them in case they just get wiped out by an arrow. I just hate it.
I love flying units. They're my favorite by far. I could just kill one of these mages using Meteor, but obviously that's a huge waste.
Eh.
I'd rather save it for later because I don't think there's like even another place to get another Meteor. I think she has the only Meteor.
Might well be actually, yeah.
But yeah, so I think that like there's just a lot of ways to write queerness better in games that like don't preclude you writing player sexuality to give your players an empowerment fantasy while actually making the world queer and queer inclusive. And I do think that I would prefer, like, I understand, and I honestly, I might even prefer if I have the option to date everyone, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, when we installed, like, the Fire Emblem gay hack, you pretty much had that situation.
Yeah.
Like, everyone could just pretty much date anyone, you could pair anyone with anyone.
And I say that specifically because there are lots of instances, like, how do you account for, if you're making a custom character, how do you account for the person's personality? Yeah, exactly. Different people, different tastes. How do you, like, appeal to, like, how do you account for that? Or do you make all the queer characters specific to queer people that you know's personalities?
I mean, let's be real. I mean, in terms of, like, being, like, a role-playing, like, social simulator, it's pretty, like, dull. There's no dialogue options. You just hang out next to someone on the battlefield, and then your character goes up and you press a cutscene. Like, you're not like portraying a character. You're just kind of like reading the cutscenes. So it's I don't know.
Yeah. And in this game specifically, literally no one else can S rank. You're the only character who S rank. So it literally exists.
What?
Yep. There's no S ranks with anyone.
Why do we even have this? Just
because players are. That's why I said it's like literally because players are accustomed to being able to date characters. They added an S rank system that literally just exists for the playable character to be able to date whoever they want.
Wow, that's absurdly useless, and I'm not going to do relationships in free houses even if I were to play it.
I'm going to get the game day one probably still. I'm probably going to buy it digitally, which still, because I want it just to be there on my Switch for when I fly and stuff to New York in a month. Even if I don't love it, I'm sure that there'll be some kind of appeal. Hey, Cecile! Welcome to
Hey!
We're talking about Three Houses. Fire Emblem Three Houses, specifically.
I found it interesting being able to, like, do the relationship pair-ups even without the game mod, just because, like, it's interesting to see people's, like, other relationships that outside of your, like, really bland created character that is just a blank slate, you know?
Yeah. I definitely, like...
Character maybe has, like, a bit of a personality.
Yeah.
Another character maybe has a bit of a personality.
Yeah, even if they're in anime tropes, watching how two anime tropes clash together is interesting.
Yeah, I just don't see the, like, I know the dating system must take a lot of time, so, like, if you don't feel, like, of all the people that should be S-ranking people in this game, I just feel like you're the last one that needs to be doing it, and I just feel like there's no point in the system if that's the way it's gonna be. Anyway, there's a point of battle, let's fight, alright.
Yeah. As far as I know, like let you pair up with other people. Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely RPGs that you can date people, and you can raise relationship like Persona.
Yeah.
You're dating your party members is efficient. Conception, which is a really weird one.
Yeah, at least in Persona there is no like idea of you're being like other people having, so like it's a very first person perspective game where you're hanging out with people or whatever and just a life simulator. But like in Fire Emblem, you're not. I don't know. I mean, you kind of are playing tactician, but you're also have this overhead view where you can easily just go in your menu and be like, these people are related like this, and I wonder how this. I'm trying to remember the name, like Awakening Girls.
Now, that isn't to say that there isn't relationships between other characters. We don't actually know that. People have not beat the game. Reviewers haven't beat the game yet. And neither have leakers, as far as we know. We know that maybe like one reviewer's actually beat the game. Like they spent extra hours than everyone else, where they were playing, you know, ridiculous amount of hours. The Sacred Pegasus Knights, eh? At one time, we protected the same country. So you're the one who led the defections to Dane, Lord Fizzart. The man I heard tales about and the realities I see before me are quite different. Tales? I said that you could alter... that after the last apostle died, the corrupt Senate drove one man to leave Vignon. He was said to be in search of a better life. He became a hero to many young Wyvern riders. That's rich. Tales are always... make too much of their subjects. I had been looking forward to meeting you in the flesh, perhaps now to speaking to you, but now? You would sacrifice the lives of your people just to slow our progress? What kind of dangerous fool are you? I will not allow you to besmirch the name of Vignon's Wyvern Riders any further. Prepare yourself. Eat it, nerd. Someone implied that it's possible that some characters might have paired endings with each other, but it's not students with each other. So I guess maybe some of the adult characters maybe have endings if you A-rank them, and then they're locked out of supports further. They're locked out of getting other A-rank supports. Like in other Fire Emblem games. Like in all the other ones that exist. Other before Awakening.
Yeah.
Aether!
What? Unnecessary Aether! Yeah!
The rest is up to you. Jill.
You didn't get to encounter Jill and do the thing, old man. Get out of here. How's our fighting Ike's personal nemesis odds looking?
I mean, I can just give him level ups.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Problem. We're saving lots of bonus XP, but also we have a few chapters to go. I did just get a level up there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chapters before Ike needs to fight.
All right.
Well, it's on the 7th chapter, but yeah. So
we got 7 chapters to get a training montage in before Ike's got to go mano-y-mano.
Yeah. Anyway, like I'm saying, there might be potentially queer endings that we don't know about between different characters. Like maybe Shamir and Rhea have an ending because they're related in their bios. Like they're not related, but they're interconnected. So maybe they can have a paired ending. But ultimately, I think why I want to talk about it here while we're playing this game is that I think this game is better queer representation than what it seems like we're getting in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Yeah, like unless if Fire Emblem Three Houses wants to come out and have like a bunch of like pre-written stuff that like blows this out of the water, I'd be very happy and surprised by that.
I would love when I played the game, like the reviewer said, it's flowing with bisexual energy. Because actually, apparently, the sport conversations are mostly not gendered. They actually didn't change the scripts like they did for Fates and Awakening. They actually kept the script the same, so you're getting the same romantic support. You just can't take it to S rank.
Wow.
It's mostly because the students aren't supposed to be S rank with you until post time skip. So the only dialogue that would actually change is the S rank. That is exclusive to after time skip. So I guess that exists. Is what I'm saying.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know what other logistics there is to that. And of course, all the S ranks with teachers are also only after time skip anyway. Okay, so we hit. I don't know what turn we're on. Turn 8. So we beat the score there.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Arrive. Boop. Map cleared. We'll talk a little bit more about it at the end here. Journal like, sir. The floodgates have been closed. Soren, what's the damage to the surrounding area?
It's terrible. All the fields and homes have been completely destroyed.
I see.
I don't think this is what the enemy general wanted either. So why did this have to happen? It's heartless. What will happen to those who've lost their homes? Can we do anything to help them? You want to aid the people of our enemy? That is time and energy we cannot afford.
Soren, take a portion of our supplies and distribute it back to the locals.
What? Are you serious?
Our opponent is the Dane army. We have no quarrel with these people.
I know how you feel for these people, but this is war. We don't have...
I don't know what it'll accomplish, Soren, but moving on without lifting a finger is something I cannot do.
I understand. I'd rather regret something I had done rather than regret something I hadn't done. I would like to help too. Perhaps I can aid the injured.
Idiocy.
Idiocy. Oh.
Soren. Oh, Father!
Maybe we should have taken her today.
We didn't take her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she does this cutscene as long as she's still in your party.
Ah, fair.
Chill, no matter the reasons, I'm the one who took your father from you. I can't use this war as an excuse. If you want revenge on me for your father, I understand. You have that right. Once you've had some time to think things through, let me know what you'd like to do. I'd like to have you stay with us, but it's really up to you. That's all I had to say. One, two, three, 5 in all. We're lucky to have that many. Captain Hart, what are we supposed to do now? General Shamir is dead and our homes are gone. What are we gonna do with our families? What do you want to do? We've lost any right we have to stay here. So that leaves Benyan or Chimera. General Shamir has been slain by Chimera. Joining them now is not... It's not possible. Then all you can do is return to Benyan. I doubt you'll get a hero's welcome. But I've had an old friend in the Pegasus Knights. Shall I contact her? Oh god, it's 18 long years. What does any of it mean now? Don't say that. No matter what, I'm proud to have served under General Shamir. You're right. It was an honor. I definitely love this game's like giving you time to be another character, like other people's perspective, even if only briefly. When it's not just mustache twirling, evil plans happening. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, move outside of like the main character's point of view. You know, they do that more in, you know, Radiant Dawn. Well, that's that. We gained some time by flooding the river, but it won't hold them for long. I knew the foreign cur was useless. It looks like the decisive battle will be fought near the capital. Preparations are complete. Oh, you're Anna. You're Anna.
Oh, sorry. Preparations are complete, General P20. In order to ease command for you, Sir Brian will serve as your deputy. Brian?
Brian.
Regarding strategy, it would be easiest if you spoke with him directly.
Sorry to tell you this, Anna, but I'm not the one who will be directing our forces in the capital.
Will it be the Black Knight then? The plans have to be adjusted slightly. I'd like someone else to act as deputy.
No, not him either. His Majesty wishes to direct the defenses, Anna. Wishes you to direct the defenses, Anna.
Me? I am to take command of the army?
That's right. You're moving up in the world, General Anna.
It's too much for me. I must confirm this with the king.
Ha! What a rare sight this is. I've never seen you so flustered. Listen, if you wish to meet with His Majesty, you must fulfill his duties. He's ordered that there be no communications until that time. I'm a bit late.
Well, oh wait, I'm the Black Knight, right?
Yes. Well, if it isn't the big, bad black night. It's been such a long time. You're always so very busy, aren't you? Here one day, there the next. Your secret maneuvers are...
They are proof of the trust His Majesty has placed in me. Anna, go to the East Gate. We have a visitor. Very well.
Is it the worm? What did he bring? Did he bring it with him?
It appears so. He insisted he give it directly over to Anna, though.
As long as it's ours, it makes no difference.
When Anna returns, you'll be the one to take it directly to the king. Show care it is not unwrapped on the way there. That could be unfortunate.
I don't need to be told that. More importantly, what will you do now?
Me? I will. Anna, have you been well? Where is Lenran's medallion? Right here. Take it, please. It feels so heavy, and it's not all the wrapping either. Could this be the chaotic energy of an evil god? So, you can now return to the King Ashnard's side, can you not? No, not yet. What do you mean? I've been entrusted with the defense of the capital. I must face the Crimean army. No! Thank you. You've done so much for me. But now, it's enough. Please, reclaim your freedom. There's no need for you to follow Dane's orders any longer. And you? Do you mean to die? No, I can't retreat. Even if I have to slaughter the entire Crimean army, I will return to him. Yet he thinks nothing of you. That matters not. The only place I belong is at his side. I will most likely never see you again. I will pray for your eternal happiness. Anna, wait! Forget about me. This is my final request. Farewell, Nassar. Anna.
This is what happens when you do a heterosexual.
Nassar was the betrayer guy the whole time.
What a surprise.
He was so subtle about it when Soren caught him, and he was like, I'm not bad guy. What do you know? I might be the bad guy. Ho. It's like, yeah, you're definitely the spy, dude. Can you just chill?
During the battle for Tagara, Ike and his company came back from the brink of realization.
Came to a bleak realization.
Whenever the Crimean army marches, the lands become a battlefield. The damage is immense. Warfare and flood waters claim homes, crops, and hope. Villagers seeking shelter and safety stumble blindly through the snow. To them, there is no doubt the Crimeans are an invasion force. However, Chimeras have their own homeland to save. Focused as they are on that overriding goal, they cannot stop and help the innocent victims of war. The only way they can help the people of Dane is to keep marching. The faster they reach Dane's capital of Nassar, to put an end to the war, the better for everyone.
No doubt, yeah, totally. Let's do more war to solve this war problem we keep digging ourselves into.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you can't make an arrangement with Ashnard.
I mean, we could make an arrangement with Ashnard, but the thing is that he's just like pure evil in every way, and it's completely unreasonable, like most Fire Emblem end bosses.
He wants chaos. Chaos.
Yeah, anyone that wants chaos is like, oh, come on, dude.
Yeah. What? Are you telling me that His Majesty has not yet returned?
Yes, sir, we've sent many messengers, but we've yet to receive any sort of official response.
The Chimerian army is on our doorstep? What is His Highness thinking? If we want to protect the capital, we need a leader equal to the 4 riders, just in case.
I'm sure the king has considered this.
Lady Anna, I don't understand how you're able to remain so calm.
Dane soldiers are the most elite warriors on the continent. In addition, their numbers are far superior to the Crimeans.
And yet they march on Nevarsa. This is the Dane capital. And if there's any danger in falling into the enemy hands, we can't let it stop us from protecting it. No offense, Lady Anna, but as a general, I do not feel you're ready for such vital command.
I think you're exactly right.
Then, when this command was given to you, why did you not firmly refuse?
Do you really think that wise, General? Would you refuse a direct order from the king? Let me tell you something that I discovered. If we aren't able to hold the capital, I do not believe the king will be all that upset. Ashnar does not hold a strong attachment to the country of Dane.
What are you talking about? Do you understand what exactly you're saying?
Yes.
Ridiculous. There isn't a monarch in the world who would not be moved by the loss of his own country. Such a preposterous notion is beyond comprehension.
General Katasai, do not avert your eyes from reality.
Reality? Ha! What reality is that? All I can see from you is guesswork.
And tell me, why did the king suddenly order the invasion of Crimea?
A sanction for that nation choosing to ally itself with evil and treacherous subhumans.
On the surface, that would seem to be so. But does that action strike you as odd? To apply sanctions properly, it would be necessary to speak with Bignon first. Bignon is a Caesarian state, and Crimea answers to her. We need Bignon's leave to make a formal declaration of war. Dane's disregard for that process made us a pariah in the eyes of our neighbours, and opened us to attack from all sides. And yet, not only did the king not do this, but he chose to invade without warning. It was the worst possible strategy. Furthermore, once the king conquered Crimea for strength of arms, he seized the castle and set up residence. And now he used it as a stepping stone for an invasion of Gallia. Which means the king's goal was never to apply sanctions or even to defeat Crimea. If Ashnard moves against Gallia, it's easy to envision Phoenicius, Kilvis and Goldoa joining the conflict. And if that happens, then Yom would be forced to ally itself with Dane rather than side with the subhumans. Look where that leads us. A continent embroiled in war. Is that not the true nature of the king?
If you consider it that way, your words begin to make sense. Yet, to accomplish that, the citizens of Chimera would have to be sacrificed. It would be an act of madness.
Let's turn to the topic at hand. The king has gained himself a new castle, and I believe he considers whatever land he occupies to be his kingdom. Dane and its people are already behind him. He need not look back.
The king wished to rule the world. He would want as much military strength as possible. To forsake even a portion of your strength he currently possesses willingly, why would the sheer folly?
That doesn't matter. What's important is that we recognize the chance which Dane has been given. If we stop the Crimeans here, we must stop the Crimeans here. If we do not show the king our value, we are doomed. Make no mistake about it.
This is complete lunacy.
We will receive no reinforcements. We must hold nothing back. It is our only chance of survival.
I cannot. Why is this?
Be strong. The king has provided us in the capital of one final measure. We'll use it to weather this storm. However, to use it, I need you, General Katasai. Your cooperation is imperative. If you want to win, you must trust me.
Understood. And this time, let us cling to any hope we can find. Lady, no, Generalina, I place my trust in you.
Thank you for being there to bounce off while I do my cool monologue, man. I really appreciate it, Katasai.
Yeah.
Katasai and Anna are the only people in the Dane army that can have a reasonable conversation together.
Yeah.
And I sat down and was like, hey, Katasai, let me lay it down for you. I've discovered some interesting things that are really going to inspire some despair in you. I think we can really bond over that. And everyone else is like, you fool, come back to me with results when that village is flooded and our enemies are slightly delayed.
So this is the capital, eh? So we just defeat King Ashnard? The world will be over?
Ike, here you are.
What is it, Nassar?
Are you sure you have enough soldiers to lay siege to the capital? Your opponent is called Mad King Ashnard, after all. Who knows what sort of traps he has in store for you? He may indeed have something planned. Surely you've received reports of our advancement, yet it's so quiet. It looks like every able-bodied man has been conscripted to the army, while women and children have evacuated the area.
We're not invaders. We wouldn't lay a hand on the citizenry.
There's no way for them to know that. They do not know what army they don't know what their army did to the people of Crimea, however. They do know what their army did to the people of Crimea, however. If they feel they'll be punished for that, I'm sure they decide to err on the side of caution. They're retreating out of fear of reverse oppression. What? What happened to the Crimean people? Surely only the soldiers were imprisoned or killed. Alicia, oh my god. You truly have no idea how to rule a nation. Do you know what happens to a country that loses a war? Everything is destroyed. Homes, lands, crops, everything. And the citizens are not treated as human. Crimeans, especially those near the capital, where Dane's presence is strongest, are treated worse than Laguz. That's horrible. Why would they? That's horrible. The people understand this, which is why they pay for protection in the form of taxes. For royals and nobles who are charged with protecting the people, there is no greater sin to be defeated in war. It is the ultimate betrayal of the people's trust. While laying it on thick. Oh, by the goddess, I'm a fool.
Soren, enough.
Princess, be it as it may, the majority of people want to see the royal family restored to power. They believe that you will help them reclaim their old lives and restore peace.
Now is the time for us to throw down Ashnard and drive his army into Crimean soil. Crimean soil. You're the only one who can do that. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes, I do. I will save the people of Crimea. This I swear.
As I said before, I won't be turned away if there's traps. We just fight our way through. The war ends here.
Yes, I'm with you all the way. I hope it all goes as planned. I'll do my best to make it so.
Nassar, oh my god, they're gonna kill. And
I can report of sorts for our last battle.
Boop, 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 boop. We got 550 bonus XP.
Whoa. Nice. I know deaths are entries. Everyone did well. Bye.
Alright. So,
Woo!
a few more thoughts just before we end.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
About Fire Emblem Three Houses and some other stuff. Cool, I'll have some sports to do next episode. But basically, I just want to talk about it just a little bit more. Basically, the reason I really like this game's queer supports, right? So if you look at the support, like, Ike doesn't actually have a romantic ending with any of the female characters that he can A-rank. Ike doesn't have that happen, and not every A-rank is a romantic ending, a paired ending, as the Fire Emblem community calls it. But occasionally, characters have had same-gender pair endings, and even though perhaps people don't take those to be explicitly romantic, it's almost exclusively used for romantic relationships. And of course, like, right, the only detail of the romance is the relationship you get in, like, 3 conversations, which isn't a lot. But when you like a character and you're invested in them, it's nice, especially when they're queer. I think has a paired ending with Alancia in Radiant Dawn, maybe? But it basically just says, like, Ike left anyway. Like, he was there with Alancia for a while, and then he was like, bitch, I'm gone. I can't do this. Deuces. Or something like that. I forget. I never done it. I'm not straight. I wouldn't do a straight thing like that. When Ike has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys or something like that to talk to. And 2 of them have paired endings with him. You know, so there's a lot of things in these series, but this game gave you a lot of good, like, options between women and between men with each other, which felt nice. And even if they weren't romantic explicitly, it felt like the characters had a personality that was well thought out, and that they weren't heteronormative inherently. Like, obviously lots of people hit on Ike, and then Ike's like, nah, I'm not here for that. And he's only ever like that with girls, which is cool. And I definitely think that gay Ike is a super valid headcanon, and I think that's accurate to the truth headcanon. And I think that several interviews have said basically that too. So I think the narrative informs the thing. It's not like a headcanon that's just like me asserting back dominant, like the characters that are clearly designed, and taking power out of straight people's control. I think it's just literally supported by the text. Okay, no problem. We're gonna probably end it before then, but have a great time, Aru. Hopefully you have a good day while you're out there.
Yeah, we'll catch you on the next stream.
Yeah, I'm really happy about being affiliates now too.
Yeah, have a good time. We were about to take off ourselves, I think.
Yeah, we're about to. So yeah, so I just want to say, like, to me, this game's queerness is satisfying in a way that I don't feel even playing the Awakening gay hack and Face gay hack were, because it doesn't have to be me dating people for me to feel fulfilled.
Yeah, I was more interested in, like, the NPCs dating than me dating, to be honest, a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think that a shipping mechanic that is, like, inherently built in. Like, I was designing a thing for a gacha game, like, in my head, and I was designing a romance system for the game, because that's something I was interested in. And basically what I had is just a player attraction thing. So everyone has their own unique, not only sexuality, but characters they're attracted to. And that's what I think I like about the support system, is they're limited to the people that can actually talk to. So, like, right, if you want Titania to talk to Lethe, she just can't. She just can't.
She's an event, like, and I guess it's like, you know, there's a lot of, like, really filler social links in some of these games where, like, just characters have really boring stories. It's like, why would you write this? And like, oh, well, we wrote it because we want you to be able to pair up this boy with this girl.
Exactly.
There's a lot of boys and girls in these games that don't have any chemistry whatsoever, but they just had to write them together because
and not every support is romantic, which is also cool. Like, Mist and Titania's A rank is not a romantic ending.
Yeah, I was talking about, like, Awakening stuff there, but in this case, like, everything here is pre-written. Like, they didn't, like, make a bond just for the sake of making it to fill out a list necessarily. Like, everything here is like, this will teach you something about their relationships and about their character.
Yeah, about their worldview, their country, their, like...
It's also like, you only have, like, 5 shots. Like, you treat those conversations real precious.
Yeah.
I don't think I like this. I don't necessarily like having lives of conversations, but I like to be able to learn everything about character. Like, also, it's like part of the design of it. It's, like, not just to be, like, it's a very different approach, and, like, I feel there's something to learn from that, and that just having some writing that's gay in the thing would be nice.
Yeah, and we'll see when I play the game. I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna review it, and I'm gonna review it specifically on its queer merit. All the gameplay stuff is gonna be secondary.
Okay.
Because people aren't gonna review it on its queer merit, then I will.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna, right, if I'm gonna review it, I'm gonna do it in the way that's most interesting to me, which is to talk about the way that it does sexuality and queerness. And I'm not gonna play it to review it, so like I'm not gonna like save the game before I S rank and then S rank, S rank, S rank, or something like that. I'm just gonna S rank whoever I end up deciding to S rank. I don't know. I know the characters, but I don't like know, and I'll know when I do their support conversations. Who I want to. And when I see their time skip designs, that's what I really want to see. For like the characters, including the character who's allegedly changes forms over the time skip. So yeah, so I'm hoping I can do that, and hopefully you all enjoy it. When I do that, maybe I'll make a video review. I've never done that before. And it'll probably just be me talking to the camera. It'll just be like a full webcam me. But maybe I'll like edit in like little screenshots or something.
Whoa.
Who knows? We'll see how much work I want to put in. I might just do a written review. That's what I'm used to.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, that would be great. I don't know if Tracy's gonna be playing the game at the same time as me, so I don't know if we'll be doing like a full Girlfriend Quest podcast episode. I'd like. Yeah. Maybe it'll be interesting. Tracy, who hasn't played the game, and me just talking and soundboarding off of Tracy.
I've never been as excited for this game as Alexis even is right now. That she seems like mostly disappointed, to be honest.
I'm still super excited. I think that's like the thing is that mechanically it sounds super interesting. And as a huge RPG fan and a fan of games and a fan of strategy and stuff, it sounds really cool. It sounds like there's a lot of really cool and social elements and stuff like that. That a better queer game designer can take lessons from. But to take the lessons, you need to play the game. And it's better than Fire Emblem has been before, so like it would be pretty hypocritical of me, who has played every Fire Emblem game, to be like, this is one I'm not going to play, and I'll keep replaying all the other ones. Not that I wouldn't have every right, because it's spending $60, which is expensive, and I can play all the other ones for free. Because I own them, or, you know, you can just download them on the internet. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how if I decide to play. If I don't get it, I'll say it on stream. I'll be like, hey, I didn't decide not to get it. But I highly doubt that. It's going to be on my brain. It's going to be like, but what if, how is it? How is it really? What is the gameplay? And some people are holding out their hopes that the DLC will fix it if we complain enough. That they'll put, like, in the free DLC they've already announced, that they'll add more S ranks or something for between, you know, gay people. Just as, like, a matter of course, like, oh, well, they said it, and we don't want people to be mad at us, so we're fixing it. Like, how they changed Assassin's Creed Odyssey's shitty homophobic thing with DLC. But, like, it wasn't that good. But it was something. Some creative editing, I guess. Anyway, that's it for Girlfriend Quest today. If you enjoyed the episode, you can go ahead and go to Girlfriend Quest on Twitter, where you'll get all the updates on when we're going to stream and other content that we make. I need to get better about retweeting things that I post up. Oh yeah, they put out a gay hack. I'm in the server where they with the people who made the first 2 gay hacks. Right now, everyone seems excited for the game, and they don't seem like they mind so much. But I mean, they're like, extremely excited for Fire Emblem stuff all the time. So I mean, they're like, you know, right? They made the gay hacks because they love the series, not because they were really mad. So we'll see if they make a gay hack or not. It depends on how fast it'll take, how longer it'll take to hack a Switch game than a 3DS game. Because obviously they're still rolling out new updates to Awakening and Fates. And unassuming Venusaur has left hacking, as far as I know. She is not going to be involved in hacking the Switch one, unless she's left hacking those 2 games specifically so she could practice hacking the Switch. I don't know.
Anyway,
yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I for the Fire Emblem hacking community. Go ask them yourself.
Yeah, you can go. You can find it. It's not that hard to join the Discord server and talk to the people there, and see what people are thinking. But right now, I think everyone's just not getting ahead of themselves. No one wants to like pre-commit to writing things if things are actually okay. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. You can go to patreon.com/Alexis Sarah to see my opinions on Fire Emblem Three Houses whenever it comes out, and more thoughts on this game whenever that's done. I think I want to make maybe like top 10 levels, or like talk about the queerness and do like a piece about the gay relationships, or like about the costume design. There's a lot of ideas I have for content based on this game, but I want to wait until I beat this and Radiant Dawn so that I can be like, if you haven't played it, you can watch all the games. I played them all on the stream, and you can watch them. We had our first demonetized video a while ago on YouTube. That was fun.
Really?
Yeah. The first part of Persona 4, because we left the whole song in there.
Whoops. Yeah, I kind of let it. I kind of let the title screen roll a little bit while everyone were just like kind of joining the screen. We didn't like edit that out, so
it's fine. We don't make ad revenue.
Yeah, we don't. Subscribe to the channel or whatever. Twitch is affiliate now. Yay.
Yeah, subscribe here. You can subscribe and you pay a monthly fee on Twitch. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can go to Twitch, subscribe, and you'll get the latest updates. Or if you're on YouTube, you can hit that subscribe button, hit a like, and the notice bell.
Yeah.
It's probably better just to follow me and read every single thought I have.
Yeah,
about politics and everything else. And at @transcomics on Twitter. You'll get better updates than YouTube. Or you can follow Tracy at @MinxTracy. She's fantastic. And you can support her at patreon.com/Tracy Campbell. She does all the editing for most of the content that we make.
I've been updating my financials, and I'm not sure if I have to make like a new Patreon right now, but I'm waiting to see about that because just the ID changing stuff.
Yeah, and me and Tracy are both in the process of ID changing, so there is a lot of stuff happening, which is why things are less regular right now.
Yeah, so I might be like getting like a new Patreon and updating that, so we'll see how it is. But like, you can follow me at MinxTracy in the meantime, because like I'm not like changing my Twitter. You can keep tracking me there.
And if you deleted your Patreon, you would just be able to make a new one with the same name. Because once you get rid of it, the name's up for everyone.
All right, cool.
And I doubt there's people chomping at the bits for /Tracy Campbell.
Yes. Anyway, you can follow me at MinxTracy or my work at Girlfriend Quest. That's all.
Okay. Thank you all so much. Please, if you're watching and you follow us, add us and say like, hey, we like the video, or hey, I'm a fan of that, or I hate your videos, but I enjoy you. I don't know how that happened, but yeah. Go ahead and let us know what you think, and check out all our stories and stuff. We're both writers and a lot of other cool stuff. And thank you so much. Check out everyone. We'll try to plug more people and stuff too as we continue. Thank you so much. It's been an honor to be able to make a video for you. Bye-bye.
Bye.